Imagine waking up to a bone-chilling freeze that knocks out power for everyone, except you. Then picture your nosy HOA neighbors banging on your door, accusing you of hoarding electricity like some apocalyptic villain. But here's the twist. Their blackout was their own damn fault. Born from greed and fake paperwork. And I was the one holding the receipts. In the quiet cul-de-sacs of Willow Creek, Arizona, where manicured lawns hid simmering resentments, Alex Rivera kept to himself. He'd bought his modest ranch-style home years ago, long before the HOA turned the neighborhood into a petty dictatorship. Rumors swirled about him, whispers that he was antisocial, shady, even hoarding resources after a few minor disputes over fence lines. Alex said nothing, just nodded politely at block parties while mentally cataloging every absurd rule. No visible trash cans after 8 a.m. Mandatory holiday lights in exact shades of white. Inside, though, his engineer's brain ticked like a clock, waiting. The freeze slammed in overnight, temperatures plummeting to sub-zero, turning pipes into ice bombs. Lights flickered out across the subdivision, plunging families into shivering darkness. But Alex's house hummed steadily, powered by his off-grid solar setup and backup generator, installed legally on his property, untouched by the HOA's shoddy communal grid. He sipped coffee by the window, watching porch lights wink out one by one, like dominoes in a bad comedy. Then came the pounding at his gate. "Open up. Rivera, we know you're in there." It was Karen Blackwell, HOA president, her voice muffled by the wind, but dripping with that faux moral authority. "This is a community emergency. Your power line runs through shared land. Hand over access now." Alex cracked the door, steam from his mug curling lazily. Karen stood there, bundled in a puffy coat that made her look like an overinflated balloon, flanked by two board members clutching flashlights. "Shared land," Alex echoed mildly, though his eyes narrowed. "Last I checked, my deed says otherwise." Karen puffed up, her cheeks reddening in the cold. "We've reclassified it for the greater good. Unity, Mr. Rivera, it's in the bylaws. People are freezing because of selfish holdouts like you." She thrust a crisp envelope at him, marked Utility Realignment Notice. Alex took it without a word, but as he scanned the legalese inside, fancy stamps, boundary shifts swallowing his backyard conduit, his gut twisted. This wasn't oversight. It was a land grab disguised as neighborly concern. By dawn, the rumors exploded on the neighborhood app. "Alex cut the power to spite us. He's always been a loner, probably sabotaged the grid." Alex ignored the pings, driving instead to the county office. The clerk, a no-nonsense woman named Rita, frowned at the document. "This seal? Bogus. We haven't used it since 2010. And these coordinates? They've nudged your property line right into HOA territory." Alex's jaw tightened, but he kept cool. "So, fraud," Rita nodded. "Sloppy fraud. I'll pull recent filings." Turns out, Karen's board had submitted 4 similar updates, each chipping away at edges, all unapproved. Back home, Alex checked his breaker logs, a spike last night, like someone had clumsily tapped in. He smirked faintly. Greater good. Huh, more like greater greed. Tensions boiled as the blackout dragged on. Families huddling in cars while Karen rallied an emergency meeting at the clubhouse. "Mr. Rivera's refusal threatens our harmony," she declared to the shivering crowd, her voice cracking with performative outrage. "We voted to integrate his assets. It's democratic." A neighbor muttered. "Democratic? My kids are blue-lipped." Alex showed up uninvited, envelope in hand. "Integrate this," he said calmly, projecting the forged plat on his phone. "County says it's fake. You redrew maps to steal my power." Karen's eyes bulged, her polite mask slipping. "Nonsense. Our legal team reviewed it." "For the community." Alex leaned in, voice low and cutting. Your team is your brother-in-law, printing BS in his basement. And that tap on my line, that's theft. The room buzzed, gasps. Side eyes. Karen stammered. You're twisting facts. We acted in good faith, but the crowd shifted. Whispers turning to demands. Show us the real docs. The climax hit in a virtual county hearing. Screens flickering as Alex's lawyer. Sharp as a tack. Unloaded. Drone footage of HOA contractors sneaking onto his land. Snipping fences like cartoon villains. Meter spikes syncing with the blackout. And the kicker, HOA dues funneled to Karen's consulting firm for non-existent upgrades. Your Honor, the lawyer said. This isn't community spirit. It's embezzlement wrapped in rules. Karen, sweating on camera, blurted. But harmony. Order. The judge's brow furrowed. Order? You endangered lives for control. He ruled. HOA suspended. Accounts frozen. Criminal probe incoming. Karen's face crumpled. Her haughty bluster deflating like a popped tire. Pure. Schadenfreude gold. As power crews restored the grid properly. This time, Willow Creek thawed. Residents ditching HOA meetings for real talks. Alex's ranch glowed quietly. Vindicated. Neighbors dropped off casseroles. Mumbling apologies. Karen, facing charges. Her empire crumbled. Exposed as the petty tyrant she was. Justice didn't just arrive, it mocked her every step. But tell me, in a world of overreaching rules, is standing silent against bullies' weakness, or the ultimate power play?